Guys, welcome to Sho-Me Tint. I'm Randy. I'm going to show you a little bit of stuff we do, kind of what I call side projects. People bring us stuff all the time that's not just cars. It's all kinds of wild stuff. And people will be like, hey, can you do this for me? Do you mind if you do this? Can you? This seems like something you might be able to do. I've heard all these things. It's pretty wild. It's no big deal. I like helping out. I like getting into the different side of things. I just wanted to show you a little side project, right? So this is Sean over at Discount Smokes and Liquor, whatever. He's a good customer of ours. You probably saw a few of his videos. He did like some Damascus film and stuff. Well, this is a Yeti Cooler, which everybody loves the Yeti Coolers, and I don't know how you'd get one from Sean over there, but if you call over there, I'm sure he'll help you get one of these bad boys. They come in a box that says Yeti. I want to show you this to you. I'm going to pop it out, and he's got this logo printed on his cooler. And the problem that he's having is when it goes out in the sun, destroying his little logo thing. And it like peels on for something. So we're just trying something. We're gonna try a piece of PPF on here to see if it helps the logo stay a little bit. So he's investing a little bit into these to see if it'll help make it last longer for the customers and keep his logo looking better over time. And if that doesn't work out for him, we're just gonna print some new stuff. And but he's already purchased a few of these, and this is just a little thing we're trying. So it's kind of like an experiment. So you're along for the experiment. But we'll do it real quick. You can watch it. It goes pretty quick. It's a lot of fun if you have a good time with it. I always tell everybody, it's fun if you make it fun. It can be a good time if you're a good time. I'm always a good time, most generally. Right, guys? My employees tell me I'm the best all the time. Yeah, that was definitely the best face. Dakota's always super pumped. Show him the pump face, Dakota. Is this the pump face? Yeah, he's pumped. He's pumped. He's hyped right now. I don't want to be too close to Dakota because he just got back from sick leave. Hang on one second. Okay, yeah, we're good. Throw a little soap on there, a little alcohol, dash alcohol, we're good. I can't afford to be sick for 17 years. Okay, let's see what we're gonna do. You know what, guys? This is how many Yeti Coolers I've ever done right now. Hopefully I can figure it out. We're gonna slap her on here. Give her the old slap at a base. Slap at a base. I don't know much about paint protection Yeti Coolers, but I would assume the first thing you'd want to do is clean it. I don't know. So happens, I've got a Yeti size. Well, we probably better not waste this. This is pretty big. All right, we'll do it. We're just gonna roll it. We're gonna roll it out. One of these guys, a little bit of those, 2 of these, 16 of those. We're good. I'll be right back. Dang it, I went in there and got 2 bottles filled up and I only brought 1 bottle. Why? I had 2 hands and everything. I'll be right back. Pump it up like the new year, blimp. A little splash of this, a little splash of that. About this big. 75. Let's do a little measuring. Perfect. Okay. And now look how glossy it made it. What? Do that 7 times. No, not really. I made that up. Right now what we're doing is we're applying the paint protection film to the top of the Yeti Cooler. I'm getting the correct amount of slip that I feel will make the best adhesion for the product, combining a couple of our solutions to make sure that we get the best grip. The only way to really judge that is by doing it, since this is not a very common installation. So I have to use my experience to kind of, as I'm applying it, to kind of base how much tack versus slip I need. And I feel like that's the right amount. And pull out my trusty knife. I'm gonna go get a new blade because we don't want to mess this up. You don't want to cut customer stuff. They hate that. Put it in. Yeah. Actually, I think they sell these on Amazon. I don't know. We'll put a link down below. You know what I mean? Look down low. Okay, here we go. This is also not supervised, but we've got Sean's permission to do this, so we're doing it. Currently, he's just trying to save the investment he's already made. And honestly, sometimes the stuff is printed with a laminate. What we're doing is kind of mocking a laminate up over the decal. We just want to make sure that you stay kind of right outside the line. Like coloring, but with a blade. Can I stop there? Yeah, that sounds about right. And then we'll kind of probably break our blade off. But this cooler's like wearing it out, so. Those are breakaway blades, so you can always have a sharp blade. We're just gonna cruise right around this little curve. We're going right around the curve. Oop. Make sure you stay on track. Okay, that's about right there. Okay, let's see where we're at. Okay, I think we're about there and about here. Okay, so we just got a little bit left to do. And then we're gonna go and around. And there you go. Oop, kind of got a little wide there. And back around. Okay. Now, I'm gonna lock her back down. I'm excited to see how this works. I'm sure Sean's excited, because he's hoping this will work. Sean, you out there watching, I know you're excited. Let's make this happen. We're going to apply a little heat to it, dry those edges off. Our WAGNER heat gun, soon to be sponsored by. Link down below, WAGNER. They're making several versions of this. This is my favorite version. It's light, it's easy on the wrists. You'll know what I'm talking about after you've used one for like 8 hours straight. Right now I'm just kind of like going over this paint protection film, hopefully activating the adhesive through the slip solution I had. Kind of almost, you'd think like drying it out, you know, but I'm not really trying to dry it out, but I'm also trying to like get that adhesive to make sure it's on there. Because this is, I don't know if you can tell on camera, but this is a little textured. So the texture is probably going to create air channels, I could assume, until they completely dry, which we'll probably set it out in the sun for a little bit, let it dry naturally, but just to kind of forego any incidences along the way. It does look better already, if you ask me. All right, boom, baby. A little light work right there. Love it? You love it? Love it? All right, guys, make sure you tune in for more wild projects. We'll see you soon. Thank you.